right, it is Wednesday, and Stoop Kid never leaves his stoop. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. What's going on? How's it going? Now, today is Wednesday, September the 18th, and this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. But before we even get to Cassie or Danny Weaver, we have to find the Snitch. Now, the Snitch is in over a dozen locations spread out through the entire map. And every time you log out and log back in, he'll be in a different location. So what I typically do is I'll show you where I find the Snitch, and then I ask you to put in the comment section below where you typically find the Snitch to help out other people throughout the community. Because even myself, sometimes I'm not able to find the Snitch, and then I'm like running around, logging out, logging back in, trying to figure out where he is. So it's a lot easier when, we're helping each other out. So please let everyone know in the comments where you typically find the Snitch. Now, for me personally, this is where I found the Snitch. My coordinates are 1408 by 3626, and I am just south of the 1040 safe house. Now, the fastest way for me to get here is I just fast traveled to the Jefferson Trade Center, and then I ran across the street. I mean, it was very simple. Now, pick up the bounty, and because I have a heroic global difficulty setting, this bounty is also heroic. So whenever I save it for later, you can see all of my Snitch bounties that I've been saving over forever. Now, once you find the Snitch and open that up, we have to look for the white shopping cart icons. You can see them right here. So here's Cassie Mendoza. She's in the Judiciary Square this week. And then where's the other one over here? So Foggy Bottom, we have Danny Weaver. All right, so first we'll go to Cassie Mendoza. And you can see in the top left of your screen that the vendor will close in 18 hours. So you have to make sure you find the Snitch, and you have to make sure you go to these vendors today before they close, because then they're going to be closed for another day or two, and then you have to find the Snitch all over again, and it's a whole thing. All right?
Access granted.
So what I do is I just fast travel to the DZ East Charlie checkpoint. Pretty simple. And then I just run to the vendor over here. It's about 2 blocks away, I believe, right? So 2 blocks up, 1 block over, I believe. Maybe 3. And boom. All right, so editing magic. I went ahead and I just fast forward me getting here. That way you didn't have to see all of the ads. There was like 5 or 6 groups of ads on the way here. Anyways. So like I said, it's 2 blocks away, okay? So you go DZ East, Charlie, and then it's, look, 1, 2 blocks up, and then about a half a block over. And then you'll see Cassie Mendoza's location. However, it's on top of the American Food Store. So you run through the American Food Store, and then you're going to look to your right for the rope. And then to your right, you will see the ladder. Now, if you have never been up here before, there's a collectible over here on the box, and then you can jump through this window. So there would be a collectible right there, and you jump through the window, and Cassie is usually in the bathroom.
Take a look at
All right, here we go. So Cassie Mendoza, timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here we go.
Agent. Good to see you.
And starting off at the top, we have our named items, followed by our gear set items, and then finally our high-end items. Now, the named items, it does come with a disclaimer, okay? So if you are new or returning to the game, you might just see the top 2 named items. The reason being is you have to unlock these bottom 2 named items. These are Hunter exclusive named items, but after you unlock them, Cassie will sell them every week, no matter what. It's just going to have different attributes, different roles, but she does sell these every week. Now, the Shield Splinter is linked to the Year 1 Hunters. Now, all you have to do is look up, how to get the Year 1 Hunters, how to get the Shield Splinter. There are several videos. I've done videos on that, doing that on normal, heroic, hardcore, everything. So Unlock the Year 1 Hunters, and the Ivory box that is in the base of Ops will have this weapon, and then Cassie will sell it. Now, the Hunter Killer is linked to the Warlords of New York expansion and also the Hunters. So you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Woni Hunters, and then open up the Off-White box that is in the Haven Settlement. That is the only way to get the Hunter Killer. Just remember that. Now, starting off at the top, we have the Big Show. This is the named LMG with Perfect Thunderstrike. And this week it comes with headshot damage. Following that, we have the Closer. This is the named Uzina Gattaca chest with Perfect Spotter. And this is a great must-buy. This is also from the Countdown vendor this week. And what I recommend is just picking this up and recalibrating the weapon handling off for, say, crit hit damage. Go double crit. Or you could go crit headshot, crit hazard, crit armor regen. There's so many different ways you could use this. And this is a really, really good chess piece to use. I promise. Following that, the Shield Splinterer is a must-buy this week as max assault rifle damage, so all you have to do is recalibrate the magazine size off for, say, damage to targets at a cover.
That's solid work.
Just like the one I'm using right now. And then you could have the exact same weapon I'm using. Just pick this one up, roll it to damage targets at a cover, good to go. And then finally, the Hunter Killer chest piece. This is the named Golden Gear chest with Perfect Intimidate. And this one, weapon handling and repair skills. I'm not a fan of either one of those for this chest piece, so I would say pass on that. For the named items, I would just say the Closer and the Shield Splinterer are your best guesses. For the gear set items, let's see here. So we have Heartbreaker Backpack with crit hit damage. That's really strong. Highly recommend. You could pick this one up or just change it to crit chance, but either way, this is a good one. The Aegis chest piece with armor regeneration. I am still not sold on this gear set. Can someone please tell me what they do with this gear set and why you would even use the chest piece? Because it doesn't work in PvP, and in PvE, you would need to have everything focusing you the entire time. I mean, yeah, with your decoy, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Following that, we have the True Patriot gloves with armor. Yo, this one's pretty damn strong. I like. Can make like a True Patriot Regen God build. Try to get it to feel like True Patriot did way back in the day. Because remember that white flag for the True Patriot, where is it? Shooting an enemy repairs your armor. That used to be doubled. And they nerfed the crap out of that. So that would be your best bet, is to run high armor regen. That could be pretty cool. Cavalier knee pads, near max armor with repair skills. This is a really good pair of knee pads to pick up. All you have to do is change the repair skills off for, I would say, hazard. Because the Cavalier, you give your teammates your incoming damage resistance, but also that hazard protection. Which, there's also a holster right there. So there's two pieces. You could just roll the status off to hazard for that as well. And then last for the... Dude, is that 2 Heartbreakers? Nice. You have a Heartbreaker mask as well. This one, armor regen. This is another highly sought combination for Heartbreaker. It's either you're going to go crit, headshot, or armor regen. Sometimes people go hazard, so I guess there's 4 different ways. But there you go. Not bad. And then looking at the high-end items, we have a MP5, almost all max attributes. That's crazy. With headshot and perpetuation. I'm not a fan of headshot or perpetuation for this weapon, but they do go together. And those other attributes are near max. That's crazy. Paratrooper SVD, this is a good one. I think this is the same one from another vendor yesterday as well. So this Paratrooper SVD comes with damage to targets at a cover. So all you have to do is change the talent, close and personal, to whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter. But it does not have the long underbarrel rail, so you can't go flatline or anything like that. But you could go determined. You could go... there's a few different ways you could spin that one. Following that, we have our high-end items. the Araldi gloves with weapon handling and health, and then Sokolov mask with weapon handling and armor regeneration. Looking at the mods, we have crit hit damage 10.7 and chem launcher skill haste 6.3. Now, must buys things to look for from Cassie. For the named items, the closer and the shield splinter. For the gear set items, Heartbreaker ×2. I'm not a big fan of Cavalier, but there are 2 pieces of it. And then those True Patriot gloves were pretty nice, though. I did pick up a pair. And then for the high-end items, the Paratrooper SVD, just changed the talent. And then, I mean, I guess you could use that Sokolov mask. Just change the weapon handling to crit hit damage and go crit armor regen. That could be pretty good.
Let's do that again sometime.
All right, so that is it for Cassie. Now we have to go over to Danny Weaver. Now remember, Danny Weaver only takes textiles. And this week he is in Foggy Bottom. So all you need to do is fast travel to the Truman safe house. And he's really not far from here. And I believe this is where he's underground, right? So I'm going to have to show you really quick to not trust your GPS for this part. Because you can see I have my GPS activated for pretty much every single week that I do this because of the different locations. And this one in particular, you can see that it's showing it underground, and that's because it is. So what the GPS does that is an issue, it is flawed, and I've pointed this out for a long time, is that you can see the GPS is taking you this way, right? Where you need to go to this door. It's a green door. And that's the only entrance is this door. Now, not only that, but look, you see how the GPS just updated? And now it's telling me to go that way. Why? It shouldn't. Because this is literally the entrance to get to Danny Weaver. So if you follow the GPS, it would take you over here and then just cut off. So just so you know, that is a issue. Ooh, Bert. Yo, you need a battery? Here you go. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. And go down your manhole, and there is a literal hole in the wall. And if you've never been down here, there is a side mission right here with Jane Applegate. And then here is Danny Weaver.
You need to unload some stuff?
All right. So we have, what is this? 5, 8. We have 11 caches. Yo, Danny Weaver is stocked. 1 exotic, 3 named items, and 4 field proficiencies. So what's that? So 4 fields, so that's 8 items. 9, 10, 11. So that's at least 12 items. And then 3 crafting caches. I don't need materials. I'm stocked up. But that's at least like a dozen items. That's really good. Let's go. All right. So go to Danny Weaver right now. And those named item caches carry PvP exclusives. So you can get any named item, well, except for the Shield Splinter and the, whatchamacallit, the Hunter Killer, and the specialization specific named items, but all of the other ones, including the PvP, you can get them in the named item caches. All right, let me know what you get out of these caches, and here's what I get. I got the Chameleon, okay. And then let's go down to these named items. These are the ones I'm interested in. Born Great, Barf. Death Grips, look at that. Those are PvP exclusives right there. Eckham's Long Stick, okay. All right, field proficiencies. Negev. Another bonus item right there. Another bonus item right here. And another bonus item right here. All right, nice. I don't need any of the crafting, but yeah, that was... Yo, look at that. Swap speed, never mind. Barf. Yeah. I mean, I did get the Eckham's Long Stick. That's pretty dope. What's this classic M1A? Trash. Whole bunch of Forky, as the kids would say. Get it? Because Forky's trash. Get it? Haha. All right. That is it for your weekly vendor reset and must buys for Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver on today, September 18th. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, hit the thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. You know the whole YouTube spiel. Support me, I support you. You know how this goes. It's an ongoing cycle, and I'll see you every day. All right. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. All right. So what do I talk to them about today? The new Division 3 job, the fact that we're losing our narrative director. Do I talk about how Calvin McManus knew everything about Keener this whole time and the whole shakeup with the new comms that I just got? There's a lot to talk about today. Yeesh. All right, let's go.